All right, it has arrived. All right, laying it out. We'll get her started later on. All right, YouTube. This thing was produced last week, and it is here today. It is Wednesday, like the 13th, and we are going to install it on this sexy MXZ. We get all the stuff cleaned off of this bad boy. We're gonna rub it down with some alcohol, and then we're gonna stick all the stickers on it. We shall see how that works. See what the instructions have to say for us down on this end. All right. So, got that good off of there. Here we go. All right, there's my wife and my cat cutting out the decals, the decals, as you Canucks say. We got this first piece on here. It didn't want to quite stay down in this crease here, but a little bit of heat gun, and it just went right down in there. It doesn't take a lot of heat. And then this air bubble, we'll get that out here in a bit too, but so far so good. I think we're done. That's a wrap. Get it? It's a wrap. And he's helping. And we'll continue on. There's our first piece. There's our second piece. Here's the third piece. It's starting to come together. Probably should have done that piece before that. That would have been easier to line up. But we'll get her. All right. We're going to do these pieces here.
Okay.
So we got this piece, and then this is the pull for. Oof.
Yeah, I didn't want to cut that one because it looked kind of complicated.
So
it looks like this whole piece is one.
yeah, it is. So here's where I'll start. I don't need to wash my hands now because all of our steak dinner is on the
inside of the other
sticker. Yeah.
Sticker, yeah.
So when that one peels off first, we'll be like, oh, remember those steaks?
Oh, those steaks are so good.
We got that piece in. Now we've got we don't put that piece in because you've got the pull handle.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking.
Well, they ask you when you order it if your machine has a pull handle.
Yeah. You should save that.
Oh, this piece we put in.
Oh, okay.
This piece goes trying to line this up, and you see how this is quite a bit. Should have been rocked back just a little bit because it's high here and pulled back there. So if the whole thing, so if the whole thing had been just twisted counterclockwise.
They probably couldn't have done it.
Yeah, but if that whole front edge, no, not that way, the other way.
This way?
Yeah, because it's high here and low over there. So the whole thing was twisted. Then we'd have had a more consistent line up here. And then see how it's high here on this edge? It would have come down a little bit more. So what we've learned is that side of the machine is going to be perfect. This one is our red-headed stepchild.
Yep.
So let's get this piece in that one that wraps around the front there next. And then we'll do maybe one or two of the pan pieces on this side, and then we'll be done for the night. Fun times. It's looking sharp, though.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to call it a night. We've got that much done. Been probably working on it a couple hours. Things we would do a little bit differently if we were doing this again, but we're going to cut out that BRP logo with an X-Acto knife once we're done. And overall, it's not looking too shabby. Certainly looking like a custom sled. So we'll get back at it tomorrow. Maybe even be riding this thing this weekend. All right. A little bit of snow today. I think our sleds are trying to cuddle. I think she likes it. Anyway, that's some water dripping down into the drain there. I don't know if you can see that. But there it is. So, got the boy. Hey, kitty. We've got the front pan. We've got the right side of the machine. More right side of the machine. This is kind of console, fuel tank area, and then our tunnel. This is where we're at. We've learned some things. I don't like that gap there. This could have been a little bit straighter. I don't like that. That's the result of too much heat and too much stretching. Low heat applied gingerly is the secret. But overall, we think that this looks pretty gosh darn good. So I'm going to try to get this piece on here, and then I'm going to start working on this, and then slowly work around to that wrap. What I'm hoping to do is get half of this done so I can cut it up and turn the sled around and get out of the water. We got about 14, 16 inches of snow here today, last couple of days. And so Mrs. spent solid 3 hours snowballing the driveway today while I was working, which I thought was pretty cool that she's willing to just jump out there. And then she hauled the sled in to the shop. She's on her way home. She's going to help with this a little bit later, but express that she's secretly, not secretly, hoping I'm done with it by the time she gets home. That won't happen. So let's get to getting. All right, real quick here, because I want to avoid the copyright in the background. We got some belly pans. And we got some. These were kind of hard because you had to line up the holes, but at the same time they were kind of easy. One thing we noticed that's a little irritating is these lines certainly don't match up. But there's not any way we could see that you could do those any better. So, but this wrap is on a sled that's already 5 years old, so we don't expect the manufacturer to do any better. And it's apparently the same on both sides, so at least they're consistent. One irritating piece is you can see the previous wrap had something here. You can see just a little outline there, but this wrap doesn't have a piece for that section. Not the end of the world, but we figured it would be kind of a nice piece. There's a similar vent on the other side, a little bit different, but the same. No piece for that spot either. So we'll keep working around. We started over here, and then we're just working our way around the sled this way, and then we'll get that tunnel and whatnot should be pretty easy. So I'm gonna start with the big piece here. I learned that, and then we'll match the other pieces up along there. So I'm probably gonna do this piece next, followed by this, and then we'll do that big piece, and then all the pieces that fill this in. So hopefully I don't get a copyright on this piece, otherwise this will be a voiceover. Obviously we gotta cut out that logo, but we got everything over here done. We're working on everything over here on this side, but I got all the belly pan and all that other stuff done. Got this part up here. I'm gonna do a little console piece there. I'm gonna do that, and then I'm gonna tackle this. We're making progress. All right, here we go. End of the day. We have the wrap done. She is failing to remove the emblem cover.
I cut it too far way up here.
That's all right.
I slipped and then.
Hey, Taylor. Go grab, there's a cutout of some red stickers. There's like 3 pieces up on my desk by the monitors. Go grab them, please. Go look and find them. They will be there. You'll be like, the part where I said red stickers is the giveaway. What are you doing?
I'm just taking off the big pieces so that I can kind of see the thing as a whole. So that I'm not tearing a gigantic piece and then ending up
fair enough
too much.
Anyway, here you go, YouTube. We wrapped her sled. We did all right. We did not do great. We opted to not cover the top of the tunnel because there's like 1.5 inches here. And then we did the side of the tunnel. My daughter is mad because, I don't know, it's a Thursday, so that's what daughters do. All right, anyway, YouTube. Here's the sled. Looks completely different than when we started. All right, so here is the sled. It's got the wrap. Could we have done better? Yes. Of course. Actually, could we have done better? Yeah. This is our best. That's the reality right here. We are America's children.
What? Yep.
But I think this thing looks sexy as shit. So, all right. We're going to twist my sled around. We're going to move my adult beverage. And Dee Dee is going to learn how to ride this thing in her slippers and t-shirt. Yep. And she's going to do 3 figure 8s in the yard. She got it. This thing rips, Dee Dee.
I believe it.
It's gonna be so great.
It needs to.
It doesn't go anywhere.
Okay. What do I do? I don't know what to do.
Pull the,
Turn it on. Then what?
hit the start button. Yeah. All right, try now. All right, try now. All right, you know how to do a figure eight? Yep, so go in front of my truck, turn all the way around, and then go figure eights.
I can feel the blood creeping up from the heathens. Got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go eat, then you know I'm gon' feed them. If you're coming for me, hope you're ready for a demon. I got eyes in the back of my head, I'm seeing. Take me for granted and you know I'm leaving. I'ma take what's mine with the webs I'm weaving. I could take this crowd from seeing to believing. Got a taste for blood and my tongue keeps bleeding. From the words I spit, so sharp, so freezing, so cold. Behold, frostbite they feeling. I could tear you apart or I could go heal them. Don't believe in fate, don't believe in ceilings. I just need a taste and my mind starts feeling. I don't pace myself, I grind on kneeling. Got lust for change, I just love the feeling. No, I ain't gonna give up. Got too little time, I'ma live up.